Good afternoon and welcome back to Kernow EXP. So we are somewhere in Redruth, and what we're going to do, if the weather stays good, is take a ride from here, which is near the cricket club in Redruth, all the way to Portreath. So I'm hoping the picture is coming through okay. If the camera's slightly wonky, it's to do with the chest mount, folks. Sometimes it's difficult to get it in the right place. So just check in there. It does look pretty good, so we'll just let these people go a moment. Okay. So we're rolling. So we're not far from us where I used to go to school, folks, with David, a member of the crew. So David, if you're watching, you know exactly where we are. Excuse me, folks. So I'll try to cut out all the coughing if I can do that. So we'll try our best. So there's this school. So what we're going to do, I think, is go down through town. It's rush hour right now. Hopefully we'll be alright. Just nice steady. Oh dear, it does look pretty chocker down here, doesn't it, folks? So we're going to have to waffle a bit, I'm afraid. So I hope everyone's good. Hope you had a great Halloween. I think we definitely captured some strange things at Carn Cottage, didn't we, folks? And then we've got another part to that. I'm not sure when this video is going to go public, you see. So the part 2 of Carn Cottage might have gone public before this video's gone public. So yeah, not really sure on that one. Anyway, let's check the camera a minute. Yeah, it looks good. So we've got a bit of a backlog of cars here, folks. Now we are right in the bottom of Redruth, and the school is just it's the end of the day at school at the moment. So yeah, it's looks like Matey hasn't got much patience down there, folks. He's just got out his van and looked. So to say, oh, what's going on here then? Dunno, my handsome. So this used to be the posh part of Redruth back in the Victorian times. You can tell by the buildings which are to the left and to the right. They would have been, like, for instance, mine captains and what have you. If you don't know what a mine captain is, it's basically somebody that was in charge of the mine. Now you can see just in the distance there's a chimney. That's Penandrea. Now recently, you might have seen the picture I put up the other night. There was a Mini Cooper that went down in one of the shafts. It didn't go all the way down, it just broke the surface basically. So, but yeah, quite interesting all the same. It doesn't happen very often. Now, as I was saying to Adam, Mr. Two Wheel, usually what happens, folks, is the mine closes and they put timbers across and it's just left. And then what happens years later is the timbers, they break. And I think that's what's happened in this case. So yeah, the timbers have rotted out basically. So yeah. Now it's not really mine exploring season anymore now. We won't be going underground again this year, I don't think. I don't plan to, not unless Chris or any of the crew want to do it, but I don't intend to do it, folks. Right, up over the bouncy thing there. Woo. So we're going to Portreath. This is where we're going right now. and we'll have a quick look at the sea from the top, and we'll call it a day from there. So I don't think I'll be doing any more filming until after Wednesday now, after this video, because obviously we've got to go back to work this week. So yeah, it's been great to have a bit of time off, folks, but obviously last week the weather was, it just, I just couldn't really do what I wanted to do. I've still got a lot of things on the back burner, but it's getting the time, and we've got to get a new tyre fitted on the bike, so I don't really want to be doing too much long journeys until that's done. So I'm hoping to get that sorted before the end of this week, so we'll see how we get on with that. The tyre on the back is not completely worn out, folks, it's just I need to get it replaced for winter, basically, so we'll do that. Okay, so this bridge was replaced by the GWR, and before this one it was the Isambard Kingdom Brunel Bridge, which basically was a wooden bridge. I've seen pictures of it. Okay, so where that bike is just over there, there is a GWR granite coin, and it's actually got GWR on it, folks. It's bloody amazing. So this is the very old part of Redruth here. Now the buildings down here, the one on the left, which is a very clean granite, that used to be the court, the Redruth court. I'm assuming a magistrate's, folks. I don't think it was a crown court, but a lot of emotion probably built up in that building. That would be a place to ghost investigate, folks. See it coming up by the traffic light there, that nice granite building there. That's the original court in Redruth. That would be a real good place to investigate paranormal. Almost guarantee you get some in there, folks. Right, I did go through the light there, but it was in the process of changing, so it's all good. I didn't actually go through the red light, it was just changed as I went through, so I was already rolling, folks, so there you go. Anyway, this building here, which looks like it's being bombed, that's the old Penny Theatre, and it burnt down in a fire. I don't know exactly when that was, but it's a good long time ago. I think my granddad used to go in there and watch films back in the day. Okay, so we're making our way down through the bottom of town. Poor old Redruth, it's died a bit of a death in the recent years. Doesn't really have a lot going for it anymore, but hopefully in the future, folks, hopefully in the future things can get a bit better and we get a few nice shops in town here. We're going to go past the old Thompson's plum place, which is here on the left, where that blue Mini is there, folks. I do remember that all being working. I don't think we can get in there to do an urbex. And then the building next to it is the old drill hall, and you can just see it there. Me and David used to go in there back in the 80s because it used to be a toy shop called Winkworth's. Now I do know that other YouTubers have been in there, but I've been told that it's quite a climb to get in there. So this building on the left we just passed is part of the old Redruth Brewery, which is now Cressin Kernow, which is where the archives for Cornwall are. So we're right down the bottom part of town now. It's the old town mills down here. It's where they used to manufacture all manner of things. A blacksmith shop, basically, folks. We'll go past it in a minute. I think it was water driven, so it had a water wheel which power the stamps and what have you. So it's the building just down there on the left where the flags are. That's the old town forge or mill. And you can just see it there. It's been stabilised, so it's pretty good. Right, so this is the new Portreath Road. So my gran was born down in this valley in the 1920s. So I've got local connections to this place down here, folks. I don't know if that's somebody we know driving in front of us or not. It could be. So there used to be a mill there. My mum used to work in there. Used to be a second-hand shop down there many years ago in the late 80s. So we're at the bottom of North Country now. So I used to live down here in the 80s, many years ago. And my great-grandfather, who I didn't know, obviously he died before I was born, used to work down here at the Tolgus Tin Mining Co. And it's where they used to process ore, because there's a Cornish stamps down here which is water driven. I think the museum might have got it running, I'm not sure. But yeah, I seen a picture of my great-granddad stood by an old Bedford truck, and it had Tolgus Tin and a 3-digit phone number, which is like, wow. But there it is there, folks, on the left, Tolgus Tin. And that's where my great-grandfather used to work. Tin streaming, I guess you want to call it that. So this is the new Portreath Road we're on. The old road is further up to the left, up there, hidden away. It's a lot higher. So during the war, folks, this valley was occupied by the RAF. In a moment, we'll go past all the machine shops and what have you. They are all still there. And of course, the WAF camp, where our good friend David has got family connections to that as well. So this place looked quite different during the war. And I do believe there were some HAAs around here, heavy anti-aircraft batteries, to basically not entice the Germans to drop their bombs around here. So just down the road here, we're coming to the logistical side of RAF Portreath, which is now obviously owned by civilian peoples. You know what I mean. Here we go, folks. These are all World War II buildings here. We've seen these sort of buildings many times, haven't we? I would like to get hold of an old window like one of those to utilise in my workshop. We might end up getting one eventually, folks. Alright, so we've got to slow down here a bit. 20 down through here. So yeah, this area has changed quite a bit since World War II, folks. I'll just slow down a bit here, give that cyclist a bit of space. There we go. So this is Bridge, just outside of Portreath. So we're coming up to the original entrance to RAF Portreath, or Nanskuk, and there it is there, just to the right there, folks. That's the original entrance to the RAF field, which was formerly, after the war, it was a chemical weapons establishment, and there's still quite a bit of mystery about that. So I'm going to try and see if we can get a permission visit up there, folks. See if we can work some magic there. So I've got some contacts. That should be good. So we're just on the outskirts of Portreath right now. See the poppies around, folks. I do like that. That's really good. Because obviously around here was the Royal Air Force. There used to be an anti-tank wall down here. I don't know what's happened to that. I think it's been removed. Bit of a shame, really. It should be deemed as a historic value. Should have left it, really. Okay, so we're now in Portreath, steeped in Cornish mining history. This place, because this was the location where they imported Welsh steam coal. And they exported tin and copper. And if you were to go to the harbour, folks, and dig down, you'll come to a black layer. That's all the coal dust that's blown in over the years. The coal yard was there for quite a long time. Quite a long time. Of course, this is my local beach, as it always has been. And it is, even today. I remember coming down here with my mum and sister back in the 80s. We used to walk down from North Country, like a lot of the boys did, like we used to, my mates and that. So the pub here is open again now, which is really good news. The Portreath Arms was made aware of that fairly recently. Okay, so this is it, folks. We're nearly at the end of our little guided ride. So I think what I might do, I might go all the way up. We'll have a brief look at the state of the sea at the harbour here a moment. Oh yeah, definitely got a few. Definitely rough, isn't it, folks? Look at that a minute. Can you see that? So I've seen the sea smash up over here, and it goes way up in the air, like, you know, crazy. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll go all the way up to where the small ammo store is from the airfield, which dates from obviously World War II, and we'll finish there. So I don't think I'll be coming down here for the next few days because the weather is meant to be going pants, folks. Come on, old girl. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but RAF Portreath, because it's local, it's just, you know, I just love the place, and I think we're going to do some more digging on that at some point, because I think we're going to come up with some more discoveries which are not in the airfield but out in public, because I've got a few pointers to look at. So I'm not going to say too much about that, but I'm sure Mr. Two Wheel will be participating in that. So we do get a lot of van lifers up here, which is okay. Right, so what we'll do, we'll go right to the end if we can, and right by the gate, and we will finish there. Hopefully this car in front of us isn't going to do the same. We will see, won't we, folks? You know, somebody's been dumping their crap here. Not terribly good. So right on the boundary now to Nanskuk, aka RAF PORTREATH. So just let him do what he's got to do a minute, because we want to finish up by the gate if we can. So I don't know what he's doing. Come on, Matt. Right. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe if you are new. You know, it doesn't cost anything. So as we can see, RAF PORTREATH here, it's a complete airfield, folks. The runways are still there and everything. Obviously they're in a bit of a condition, but every so often they do speedway and things like that up here. But it is actually owned by the Royal Air Force. You can just make out the sign there, folks. Royal Air Force. Anyway, I will be back. Have a great week. We are doing a live stream on Monday night where we're going to finish the Ju-88. This video probably won't be going live until way after that. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now. Cheers and gone.